Hey guys, it's your girl Londyn, and today I'm bringing you my October 2020 Boxycharm base box unboxing. So, if you have not already, hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you can be notified of all my new videos. And if you have not already, head on over to Instagram and follow me there so you can see what I do when I'm not here hanging out with you on the YouTube. So if you want to see what I got in this month's box, keep watching because we're getting right into it. Okie dokie artichokes. So what we have is the Boxycharm base box for the month of October 2020. And again, we are really cooking with oil because again, it is mid-month and this is already here. Considering, like I've said previously, that my September box, one of them came on October 1st and one never showed up at all. This is fantastic that we already have this. So if you're not aware, Boxycharm is a monthly subscription box and the base box is $25 a month. And for $25, you get 5 full-size beauty products and you get about an average of about $175, they say on their website, is the average kind of price you can expect to get from all the value from all the products in the box, but it can vary, but you definitely will get more than your original $25 that you've put into the box. So let's get started with this month. So this is, I say so a lot in this, I don't know, the candy box, appropriately titled because it is October, it is Halloween, it is all about the candy. The first thing that we have, and I did use this today, I used as many products as I could on my face today. This is the Symbiose Londyn. It's an HA2 plus pull. I don't really know. I'm not a chemist. I don't do those types of things. But this is a tightening and repellent eye mask. Again, words, what are they? This says it's a revolutionary innovation in the beauty market in the form of an eye mask and cream to tighten, rejuvenate, and brighten the delicate eye area. This eye mask is fortified with hyaluronic acid, polyolon, as well as shea butter, and works to visibly reduce puffiness and the appearance of fine lines and dark circles. This is $93. Guys, I know, stop the madness. I was like, 0.50 fluid ounces, $95. I'm sorry, $93. Again, what are numbers? What are words? What are we doing? It is early. This one is 10:16. It's early in the AM. But yeah, this is pretty expensive. I don't know if I believe that it's supposed to be $93, like in real life. I would never pay for this. However, I did use this on my eyes today, and I have to say, because it says that you could use it anytime, day, night, whenever. So I gave it a shot and tried it. I thought it did a good job. I do think that it improved some of the appearance of my fine lines, wrinkles, like as far as making them look moisturized and hydrated. I think it did do a little something for the under eyes, as far as appearance of darkness, because again, it is very early in the morning. It has just a little squeezy tube. You squeeze it out like this, and it's a very kind of lotion feeling. It almost feels like a more affordable lotion, very kind of watery. And the scent is like a lavender and chamomile, so it's very soothing. And I thought it absorbed very nicely underneath my eyes. I even put it on the eyelid around where the crow's feet would be. I really liked it. Now, considering this is $93, I will be using this sparingly, but your girl will be using this because $93. Now, remember I told you that the box is $25. This is $93 on its own. So this basically has paid for the box 3 times over. So already this one product, the box is paid for. You're in there like swimwear. The next thing that we have is from Ace Beauté, and these are lip liner pencils. So these are Draw Lip Liner Duos. The Draw Lip Liners are super pigmented liners that draw on smoothly and can be used to line the lips or fill them in completely. It includes a sharpener at the base that can be used as a sharpener to sharpen the liner's tips. So what you can see here, I like how they have the colors here. We have a red color and a brown. I really, really like that they have that. So when you have it in your drawer, you don't necessarily have to take off the cap because you can see the color here at the bottom. When you have the color piece, this is, oh, there you go. I wanted to make sure I didn't pull anything else off. This is where the sharpener is. So try to show you guys this. If it will focus. I'm not quite sure if it's going to or not. But this is the sharpener. So it's very odd. You just pull it off the back, and it's very tiny, and you can just sharpen the pencil. Again, these are very nice. Now, I did not use these on my lips today, and the reason that I didn't is because I threw on just a gloss, and I didn't think either one of these went with the gloss that I have on today. So this is the more reddy color right here, and this is the kind of more browny color. Now this looks very brown here, but I actually find that it looks a little more mauvey here, so not too sure about that one. But nonetheless, they were very smooth. They did feel like if you apply too much pressure to them that they are going to break, and you definitely don't want to roll them up too much because it did feel like it was going to kind of fall apart if you did that. So keep it very low and apply light pressure. These are $16, so I think that that is fairly affordable, basically $8 each, plus they each come with a sharpener in the bottom, so I think that was good. The next thing we have is from Dose of Colors, and this is the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue Concealer. Now they came out with the foundation for this, I believe, a year and a half or 2 years ago. This is a multitasking, full coverage concealer that has a lightweight, easy to blend formula. It conceals dark under eye circles, blemishes, and other skin imperfections. This is $24. And this is what it looks like. It looks almost identical to the foundation, just smaller. And I found this to be very nice. Now I have this in number 22 dark, and this has like a nice doe foot, pulls out nicely. Has kind of like a paint thinner type smell, but I really like this. Now this is the color of it. This is, I don't tend to do lighter concealers unless I just get the color wrong. I do tend to go with my skin color. This is a bit deeper than my skin color, so I actually use this more as kind of like a corrector. It was a little hard to tell what color I should have been. I think as a foundation this might be kind of nice in the summertime, but for right now, because it does pull a little bit orangey, I use this more as kind of like just a light corrector underneath my eyes today, and I did like it. It does feel a bit thick, almost like the Tarte Shape Tape, so I don't think that you need a lot of it to blend out. You just need a little bit, blend it out, and if you need more you can add some. It did feel hydrating, but it felt very matte, and you can even see it starting to like dry down matte right here. Thus far I haven't noticed any crease in it or anything like that. I did set it with powder, but again, did really enjoy that so far for first time use. The next thing that we have right here is the Luxie Wonderlust brush set. This I was a bit disappointed in, I have to say. This says create eye-catching looks with this 5-piece rose gold synthetic brush set. The versatile collection includes a taper shading brush, blending brush, medium angled brush, larger shading brush, plus a brow and lash brush. Stash them in your Luxie pouch for glam on the go. And these are $40. So I love Luxie brushes, but they are very expensive. So I love Boxycharm because they provide Luxie brushes. And that is originally why I got Boxycharm, and why I kept it was because they had so many Luxie brushes. So this is what they look like. As you can see, they're still kind of in their plastic, and that's because these 4 I don't want to take out. So I want to be able to give them to my sister or somebody because I haven't used them. This one I did use, and this is the tapered blending brush, and I did not like this. I do not like the shape of this. It's kind of coney, almost reminds me of a broom, and I did not think it did a good job. It packed on way too much color. It didn't blend it out. It kind of kept things where they were. I think that the bristles to me are just too long. I just really did not enjoy it. And then I was just like, you know what? I have some other Luxie brushes that I really do like. I'm going to save these for somebody else and give them this nice little pouch with it. Like I said, they're $40, which is on par with you know, the Luxie brand, but I just don't think that these brushes are necessarily worth it. They feel very soft. They're synthetic, but they feel very flimsy. So to me, they weren't firm enough either. It was just, I don't know. These weren't my favorite set. I think the set that I like the most are the kind of light pink candled ones that are from Luxie. But these ones, they were not my favorite. The last product that we got this month was from Beauty Bakery, and this is what the unicorn looks like. Totally cute. And this is what the palette looks like. Super cute. So this is the palette that I used on my eyes today, and guys, I have to say I was slightly impressed with this. So let me give you a little bit closer look before we get into it. So this is what my eye look looks like. Just kind of like a nice kind of purple, mauvey, plummy hue of a look. I really like this palette. Now, when I first looked at it, it does not have a mirror, so just notate that, which for me, I don't really mind. I have a massive IKEA mirror that I use. But this is the shade selection. So some people had noticed that this kind of reminded them of like the Winky Lux eyeshadow palettes. I would have to agree. However, what I like about this is, one, the names are here, and two, although this is a bit of a cool tone palette, and I was like, I don't really know if I should even use it, if I like it, this worked magnificently. So these shadows I found are a bit hard pressed, so they're almost like Juvia's Place, which I also think are hard pressed. With that being said, what it means is that both the shimmers and the mattes you have to build up. So like my lid color, this kind of purple shimmer, I had to go over probably a good 10 to 12 times. The mattes, I had to go in about 6 to 8 times. I like that because I like to be able to build up the color to the opacity that I want. And I think it creates a more soft blended look without having to put so much effort into it when they are a bit more powdery and a bit more pigmented kind of right off the bat. So I like it because they were pressed harder. As you can see, there's no mess in the palette because there was no excess powder that went anywhere. Nothing fell on my face because I have started to do my base before I do my eyeshadows, which previously I wasn't doing that. So it didn't leave any mess, no nothing. Now what I used today was Forehead Kisses. This is what I used, is a blending shade. And then after that I used, it's called Messy Hair. That is this kind of mauvey color. I used that in my crease after the blending shade. What I used in my outer corner was this color called Yawning, and this is a bit more of a deeper plum color. And then what I used in my all over lid was Lazy Baby, this kind of very beautiful purple shimmer. It's, if you wet it, you probably could get a little bit more shine. I chose to just stay with the subdued. I don't particularly care to wet my shimmers if I don't have to, because I think it can make them look too metallic-y. It can give them hard pan. I just don't like to do it. But that was absolutely beautiful. And then what I did in my kind of the inner third, so the from here to the inner third of my lid, is I use this color right here called French Doors, and this is like a silver purple, so I thought that it matched perfectly with the eye look. And then on the lower lash line, what I did was I went ahead and I took this Messy Hair again, and I just put that on my lower lash line. And then I also took this color right here called Fresh Face, and that is what I put right here in the bottom, again, the inner to the middle third on the lower lash line. I put a little bit of a shimmer, and I really liked it. So it was really subdued, very nice, really liked it. Let me kind of give you, this is Lazy Baby. So this is the color that I have. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that. This is the color that I have all over my lid, and this is the color that I have on the inner third. So I think they just paired very nicely together. They're very awesome purples. And like I said, I love the fact that these are muted colors. They're cooler toned colors, and they're pressed hard enough where you have to build them up, which I particularly care for, but they also don't lack pigmentation once you build them up. I think it just created a beautiful, beautiful look, and I must say I am really enjoying it, and I am more impressed than I thought I would be, considering I only have one other Beauty Bakery palette, and I haven't even used that one yet. So I was very, very impressed with this one. I really like it, and I'm very, very interested in continuing to use this one and use the palette that I already have, because I thought that it worked out very, very nicely. This palette was $38. So again, the box is $25. Even if you had just got the palette and this was the only thing you liked out of it, this is $38. So it would have definitely paid for itself. Let me kind of see if I can total up what my box was, so you guys can see the total value of it, of all the items, and kind of see where we were at with everything. Oh, guys, I cannot even believe I'm up this early in the morning. I am actually doing this in between sessions, so, you know. $211 was the base box. Now, remember, we paid $25 for it. So, we paid $25 for this box. So, this box was about 8 times more worth the value than what we paid for. So I think value-wise, this was an A+, because $25 for $211 worth of product, awesome. I also think that it was a good value as far as what I'll use, because I absolutely love the palette. A++. Absolutely, thus far, love the eye cream. And the liners, although I didn't use them, they do feel nice, so I will be using them. And the only two things I was kind of shaky about was the Dose of Colors concealer, not because it was a bad product, but because the color is a bit deep for me. I chose the wrong one. It was difficult to do, and as you can see drying down, it's really just more of a summer shade, which is fine, or kind of a light color correcting shade, but I did still like it thus far. It's just, I wish it had been the most best color for me that could have been. The only thing that I did not like in the box was the Luxie brushes. These just weren't for me. I love Luxie, but these brushes just were not the ones that I would have chosen to have. So guys, if you have this box, let me know in the comment section down below. What products do you like? If you get BOXYCHARM, do you like BOXYCHARM? If you don't like BOXYCHARM, what don't you like about it? Let me know what you got in your box this month. And if you want to know, my variation is number 28. So I will talk to you guys later. I will miss you. I love you. Make sure you leave me a comment down below. Let's have a chat, and I will see you in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.